Yes, more stuff on the Mark II. This is still to do with the air conditioning. This is a lot of work, believe me. This is the main discharge hose. I've now cut off the bit that I don't need, and I will be crimping the end on. Then getting it into the vehicle, that'll be kind of tricky, because I've got to feed it through a hole and up and round to the compressor. You will see here there are two clamps. They are holding a piece of rubber that I've just glued onto the bracket that I've made, and that is to prevent the hose being cut through. And there are certain subscribers out there, Steve Turner, mentioning no names, say, get on and get it started. Believe me, I want to. Oh boy. But I have to get all my ducks in a row, and I still got a few more ducks to go. Sorry, Steve, you're going to have to wait. And Tish and all the others out there. And I do enjoy your comments, guys. They are particularly funny. And in fact, you should look at my last video, which was 245, I believe, and the comment from Tish. But you need to watch the video first to understand his comment. And I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Both my wife and I cracked up laughing. In fact, I even had tears rolling down my eyes. It just struck me as really funny what he said, and I'm sure he meant it funny. So get out there and read his comments. Right, sorry, I digressed there a bit. I didn't mean to do that much, but there you go, tough shit. So anyway, yes, I've got that piece there. I don't know if the camera will allow me to do this without the light. You see that little black square there that I've marked? That is where I need to place a little piece of rubber again. I'm very restricted for space here, so do understand that. I mean, yes, I could, with a hammer bash that in, but I'm not going to do that. And the main reason for that piece, and I'll try and show you here, is this connection, which, yes, it's not crimped yet. This connection is right up against the wall, and that will make a hell of a noise with the engine running. So my plan is to put a little square of rubber, this little piece of rubber here, and glue it to there. Well, I can't touch that at the moment because I'll knock the other piece out of the way. And glue that to the wall. And when that is glued to the wall, then it'll give it some protection, hopefully enough protection. If not, then I'm soon going to find out, and I've got a pain in the ass job to do to get to it, and then perhaps I'd have to make up another hose or choose a different direction or make up new brackets. Who knows? A lot of this, because it's I'm doing it from scratch, a lot of it is trial and error, and there will be some errors, I'm sure. We will have to wait and see. All right, let me carry on getting the preparation done so that I can get this condenser in. In order to adhere this piece of rubber to the bodywork without drilling and rivets, etc., this is the combination I'm going to use. Obviously the rubber. Then I have these magnets purchased from my local Ace Hardware, and goop the glue so that it stays there. Let's get it in position and I'll show you. Yep, and there it is in position. The magnets are now holding it while the glue sets. And this is what you have to do sometimes when you can't get a clamp on it, and there's no way I can get a clamp on that piece of rubber. So it's just the way I do it. You do it your way, I do it mine. And once that's set, then we'll be good to go. This one is now done down here. That is in position and locked, and that's great. I don't think I'll even bother with the cleanup on that. I'm just going to leave that as an extra bit of bonding to hold it. So when the hose comes down here and tucks underneath, it won't get damaged. And I'm assuming, maybe wrongly, that even with the vibration over the years, it should be okay. If not, I'm sure I'll be pushing up the daisies before that's a problem. Right, once that is set, then I can get on and start messing with the hoses. That will be in a little while, guys. I'm sorry, this is a long-winded process. Here we are. Now, these are the wires that I'm going to use to extend the fan wires. I needed black and I needed blue. They didn't have blue, so purple's kind of as close as I could get to it. I'm using, 14 gauge wire, and I think that's going to be good enough. Also, I've discovered this Dorman heat shrink. I do not know if this is going to work. We will find out. Part number 95991. It says it's a 15-30-second tubing. I got them to test it in the store. You may not be so lucky. They know me. I spend a lot of money at this store. So I said, hey guys, is this going to shrink down far enough? And they said, don't know. So I said, well, it says on the back, associate will know. So I bullied them, I must admit, but they're good guys. They do know me. So I said, chop off a piece and see. And they did. And it seemed to shrink up okay. We will see. If it doesn't work, oh well, you'll find out. I will be doing the whole length of this cable. First, I will be soldering, or as you guys say, soldering, and I say you guys meaning America, solder it and make sure I got a good connection, and I will heat shrink each soldered joint, and once I've finished sodding it, then I will put over the big sleeve and heat it up. Let's see how that goes, shall we? Okay, time to do some soldering. But, caveat, I am no fucking expert at this. I do it and it seems to work. That's all I can tell you. All you experts out there at soldering, look the other way now. I got my little iron here. It's nothing special, it's just a little cheap ass iron. I've got my multi-core solder. I believe what you need to do is to tin all the wires first. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do here. Guys, remember, I am not an expert. Or as an IBM engineer once said to me, yes you are, Gary. You're X as in has been and spurt being a drip under pressure. Never a truer word spoken in jest. I just want to get that one little wire in now. It's pissing me off. Okay, that's that one done. Okay, I'm going to do the same on the other wires and then we'll come back. Okay, right or wrong, this is how I'm going to do it. And this little device is very handy. They've both been tinned, if that's the correct expression. Now I'm going to try and melt them together. Damn it. Oh dear, that wasn't what I wanted to happen. It moved away. Bitch. Stay together, will you? No. Ah. Okay. Don't know how else I can do this. Hang on. That's going to be big. Let's try this. I know I could intertwine them, but not now I've soldered them, but then again I can always chop them off and start again, but I don't want to do that. I know all you experts out there are screaming at the screen right now, but Yeah, well, you're going to have to get over it. Done it! Well, that's one. That ain't coming apart, I can tell you that. Especially once I get the heat shrink on it. Yeah, that's... It may not be pretty, but it's a good joint. And we all like a good joint. So let's do the black now. Got to do the black, man. Even if that offends anybody, tough shit. It's called humour. Humour. You know you are a humour. I know, am I singing brilliant? Don't you just love it? My wife hates it. Probably because I can't sing. Ah, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Go back together, you bastards. Okay, I never claimed pretty. I claimed bonded. Wow. No, I can't accept that. I'm sorry. I've got to try and make that a little narrower. I don't know if I can. That's a little better. All right, now slide the heat shrink on. I hope you guys are having a fucking good laugh at my expense. And your experts are crying, because if I haven't made an expert cry, I haven't succeeded in life. Right, heat gun. Where are you? Oh, beg my pardon. And yes, I will be testing this before I put it in. One, to confirm the direction of fan, and number two, to confirm it works. All right, let us now shrink the heat. I don't like using flames on this. Some people do. I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, that's heat shrink number one. Heat shrink number two will be following. I tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with that stuff. Now, it's not clinging, but it's shrunk down enough that I think is extremely presentable. You do have to be careful. If you overheat it, it will just melt. All right. Okay, I have now finished taping this up. At this end, I've used a little bit of friction tape. The only reason I didn't use the heat sleeve is I didn't want to melt my fan. So there it is. Looks pretty good in my book. The spaghetti junction at the end, don't worry about that. I've just left the whole thing together so that when I do finally feed it into the car, I've got as much wire as I bloody well need. I don't know how much I need. Simple as that. Yes, I could look at the wiring diagram, but why would I do something as sensible as that? Oh, there goes a boy racer. Wow. What else today, guys? Hang on, let's move back here slowly but surely. Or even surely. Now, can we go up? There it is. Okay, now, that now should be set. Look at that. Perfect. So that is now ready. This is now ready. What excuses do I have? I've got to make the ends off on the pipes. You've seen me do that before, so I'm not going to show that again. I'll just get that done. That's not going to be today. Really, it isn't. It's late in the day now, and I'm getting tired, to be honest with you. So let me do this, edit it, pump it out for you guys so you got something to look at, something to critique, something to laugh at. Who knows what else? Yeah. I keep thinking maybe I can put this condenser in before I put the grill in, but don't think that's going to be an option, is it, guys? No, I've got the hoses. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I've got 2 hoses to make up. And I don't feel like doing it today, so I'm not going to. So, there you go. Get out of my garage. Go do your shit. I'm doing my shit. And those of you that want me to get it started, you're going to have to be more patient.